like the fragrance after the rain. Oh Jesus, 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 let all heavens on earth proclaim. Kings and kingdoms may all pass away, but there's just something about that name. Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, there's just something about that name. Master, Savior, Jesus, like the fragrance after the rain. Oh, Jesus, 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 let all heaven on earth proclaim. Kings and kingdom may all pass away, but there's just something about the name. Oh, kings and kingdom may all pass away, but there's just something about that name. Hallelujah.
And with that piece of music, I want to welcome everybody here today to another edition of the IMMERI Business Masterclass. It's always amazing being here. I welcome every one of you back. It's been an eventful week. How is it doing from where you are joining us from? How is it doing? Some people say it's raining where they are and really pouring so heavily. That is part of what God has created, and we just need to understand it. You know, we need the rain sometimes to be able to balance off what God has made, you know, for us, because if the rain does not fall, we're not going to have the plants, you know, that we need to, you know, we eat from, our crops will not grow, and so many things. And for those of you, wherever you're joining us from, drop us a message and let us know how it's happening in your area. Is it dry or is it snowing? What exactly is going on there? Well, my name is Dr. King Vitus. I'm still the eminent peace ambassador with the United Nations, and of course, somebody who is always excited to be in a meeting like this. And today also we have Comfort in the house, and she will come on at the right time. And we are here for nothing else but the IMMERI Business Masterclass, a place where we open our doors and be able to look at important information that's been made available to us by the company called IMMERI for our health and our sustenance. Let me use this time to also thank everyone that joined us for our last meeting that we had on Tuesday, where we celebrated the people of African descent. We really do appreciate you. Thank you very much. You made it an amazing time. But back to business today. We are here to talk about the business opportunity presentation. For every one of you out there that is looking for something new, we have something for you. You know, like somebody said, if you have a why, we in IMMERI have the how. So that's what we want to do today. I want to take some time and share with you our business opportunity presentation. If you're ready, I am not going to delay you any further. We will not delay you any further. We will just dive into the meal that we have today, talking about a business that has changed our life called IMMERI. Now, people might be wondering, what is it about this IMMERI? I was in a meeting where somebody says, despite the fact that we have been in Africa for over 2 years, there are people you still talk to about IMMERI, and they will ask you, what exactly is this IMMERI you are talking about? Yes, you may be there today and still wondering, what is this IMMERI thing you are talking about? I will gladly let you understand that IMMERI is simply an international business, the international company that is built to last. What exactly are we? What exactly do we do? We are a part of the network marketing companies in the world that is out to make a difference and have actually been making a lot of difference in the world in the last 4 years and about 6 months, and in Africa about 2 years and about 6 months. And then because of that, it gives us a lot of confidence to be able to talk about this business. What stands us out? One of the things that stands us out is the fact that we have three amazing men. We have three amazing men that have decided to put together all their experiences, which when you calculate them cumulatively, talks about over 100 years, of their experience. They put them together to be able to give the world at large something different from what they are used to. I'm talking about our Group Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Lau Chongguan, the Group Executive Vice President, Mr. Tan Kanfu, and also our Group Executive Vice President, Mr. Yap Wai Yen. And these men decided to put all their different experiences, everything they have earned, put them all together and decided to give you and I an opportunity to have something new. In IMMERI, what is our mission? Every business on the face of the earth has got a vision and a mission. If you are involved in one that does not have a mission and a vision, then you might actually be treading on very dangerous ground. In IMMERI, we have a mission, and our mission is very simple: to make sure to bring about happiness to every of our partners and their family. What that means is that when you decide, as you're listening to us and watching us today, when you decide to come into IMMERI as a company, you are in the business that wants to guarantee that you are happy, and by extension, every member of your family is happy. You may be asking out there, how are you going to make this happen? What exactly do you have in mind? We are able to do this, and we intend to do this by making sure that you live a healthy life, by making sure that we have products that will keep you permanently, that will keep you healthy. This month we are running with the healthy you and the wealthy you, because that is what IMMERI stands for. The second thing we are going to do for you is to make sure that you have some money in your pocket. That is also very, very essential, because one thing I found out is that there are many people who do not have money today. They get depressed, they get frustrated because money is not there. And because of that, a lot of horrible things happen to them. No wonder somebody says that the lack of money is the root of all evil. But I told them that's not true. When you have money, you are able to do a lot of things. So when you don't have money, definitely you will start thinking about very funny things. So I quite agree with that fact. So here we want to make sure that you are as financial free as possible. We also are a company that believes in bringing about growth. I remembered once Comfort was talking somewhere and he said, she said, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to be in IMMERI. But when you come in, I can tell you with all the facilities we have, you may actually end up being a rocket scientist in the business world. So we are making rocket scientists in the business world who will be able to go out there and let people know what really the world is all about and what they have been able to do because of this amazing company. And also in IMMERI, we believe in giving back to the poor. We believe in giving back to the poor. So that's one thing, giving back to society, because truly, when you're healthy, when you are wealthy, when you have enough information, you would never have a problem in giving back to society. So we are a company that believes in that. So if you also believe in that, then I can quickly say to you, welcome to IMMERI International. This is the family where you would want to be. In IMMERI, we have our core values. I'll just spend a little time on them. And part of our core value says that sharing is rewarding. Let me tell you something. It is only politicians that don't share. Because as far as they're concerned, it's a one-time thing. Keep it as much as you can. Make everybody suffer so that they can vote for you next time. Here, we are not looking for votes. We believe that sharing is rewarding. It is more blessed to give than to receive. That is our motto. So if you're out there and you're wondering, I need a place where I will be able to give back to the people, IMMERI is the place to be. Here also, we believe that success will bring success. When you help people succeed, definitely you will remain successful. And when you also are successful, you will understand that people out there need your success as well. And here we have mutual respect for our people. We have a lot of love to share for everybody that comes around us. All this put together with the spirit of freedom, integrity, and passion for what we do is what has made us to stand out in the business world today. Let me give you a little bit of synopsis of who we are as a company. IMMERI is the sole manufacturer of our flagship product called Virgin. We are going to come back to it very, very soon. It's a product that has affected so many women. Actually, over 1 million women have an amazing story about this product. And the company took it very seriously, that as far back as 2017, an ultra-modern factory worth over $2 million was put up for this amazing product. You will know a little bit about it when we get to that place. And IMMERI is a place, like we said before, or where we're starting, that you are trained. This is also important. And an online university called the IMMERI Growth University was set up just to be able to train every of our members. So you don't have to have any knowledge when you are coming, but if you have knowledge as well, IMMERI has got something to offer to you. You can find that in www.immerigrowthuniversity.com. And again, I said it before, IMMERI is a company that believes in giving back to society. Because of this, the company's set up a foundation called the IMMERI Faith Foundation, where 0.25% of our gross earning annually is shared to micro charities in every country where we have an office. And we are sharing it to be able to reach out to the less privileged, not the poor right now, because we don't believe anybody is poor, but we believe there are people that are less privileged in our society, and just a little bit of kindness can make them also to get up there and be able to help their society as well. When you look at this thing there, you're going to see some of the ones that were done, in some of the countries, and many more are still coming through. So that is what IMMERI stands for. Between the year 2016 and 2019, IMMERI has made a footprint in the nation of China, in Malaysia. We have an office in Ghana. We have an office in the Philippines. Of course, all my Nigerian brethren, we have been in Nigeria since the year 2019, and we are in Brunei as well as Egypt. And recently, I said something that a lot of amazing things are already happening in IMMERI. There are meetings we have gone to where we have heard things, and that simply tells us that in many countries, in about 21 countries, we are coming. So watch out. You may not be in a country where we have IMMERI right now, but with the new initiative of the Olive Branch, we are basically coming to your country. So you have to be excited and let us know what country you are. We'll be able to know how to take care of you. So IMMERI is has gone into about 8 countries, and we are moving into 21 countries. Okay, in just 4 years and some months, what have we done? We have made in our sales, gross sales, we have made over 309 million US dollars. Within this, isn't that amazing? That is huge for a company that is just about 4 years and a few months old. Within the same period, our membership has grown. As at yesterday, we were told in a meeting that we now have almost 700,000 people with a 38% retainership. I'm talking about 38%. Now, that may not make a lot of sense to you unless you understand the fact that there are many business platforms out there that are struggling with they're struggling to have a retention of just about 8 to 13%. So if a company has 38% retainership in the last 4 years, then that is a company to truly consider. So that's why we're here today, and we are so excited about this company. Within the same time, over 7,400 people have had to go on an all-expense paid vacation holiday to choice destinations across the globe, all paid by the company called IMMERI. And within the same time, almost 700 brand new SUVs. I'm talking about brand new, not second-handed, not brand new second-handed, brand new, had been awarded to amazing people from across the globe. And of course, within the same period, we have had 2 amazing women, getting awarded by brand new penthouses in the country of Malaysia. IMMERI is the only company I know that declares a product commitment. We have this commitment to let you understand that we are not joking with our product. Everything we bring out there is very important to us. We put our conscience into it, in the sense that there is nothing we give to you that we ourselves have not used. You may say, how are you so confident? Because we put everything possible to make sure that the qualities are very high, and our craftsmanship is just one of the best on the face of the globe. Another thing, we are so sure of this because we go out of our way to make sure that almost all the natural ingredients that we use, all the ingredients we're using are green, thereby making sure that green and natural, thereby making sure that our earth is protected and you don't have to worry yourself about side effects. Now, this is what this amazing company is all about. Now, before we get into the compensation plan, let's quickly talk about our products. When IMMERI came to Africa, these were the products that it came with, but now we have overgrown this. There are many products coming in. Even yesterday, we heard again that one of our products that is coming in for people that is out to deal with joint pains has actually been, registered and approved by NAFDAC in Nigeria, of course, and also FDA in Ghana. And that gives us a lot of, because what we are doing, it gives us a lot of joy, because that is what we are out to do, making sure that there are products that will touch your life positively. So when we came into Africa, these were the products we came in with. We came in with our peptide product called Vitus, which is an amazing product that makes sure that your cells are rejuvenated and the dead ones also are brought back to life. You're able to create new ones. Of course, we cannot forget our award-winning product, the flagship product of the company that was created specifically with our women in mind. Of course, it won an award this year as the best halal brand in the world by from a group called the international brand Lorette. You have to get this product, but we'll come to it again later on. Of course, I cannot forget our enzyme product called Advel that takes care of your digestion, making sure that everything you eat is properly digested and well assimilated. Every of our products have patented technology. Every one of them are patented, which simply means you cannot have two of them you cannot have another from another company in the world. And also, IMMERI is still spending quite a lot of money to make sure that more product research is done so that more products will come to you, and these ones we have will remain as high in quality as it was made to be. So you can see that from the area of product, we are doing quite a lot of things. Now let's quickly look at this. Whenever I look at this, I really wonder what exactly is wrong with us. We are one continent that is so large, yet we look very small. We are so dependent on people, in whatever we want to do. I'm talking about the continent of Africa, the second largest continent on the face of the globe, a continent that has over 1.32 billion human beings living today. But sometimes it looks as if we don't really understand the power of the people that we have got. But I want to thank God that we are coming back to the time when we are taking back everything that belongs to us. That's why we believe that this is the time for Africans and this is the time for Africa. So what are we simply saying? In these various countries, we have quite a lot of people, guys. We have quite a lot of people. You are talking about over 102 million people in the nation of Egypt. Over 30 million people in Ghana. I'm talking about over 202 million people in Nigeria. Yet, and other places that we are not mentioning here, yet we are still looking for, we're still looking for peanuts from the world. Guys, it is time to change the narrative. It's time to change the divide. Now, why are we really looking at this? Because when you look at the world the way it is, it has been researched by the World Health Organization, and it has been proven that a lot of people in these countries, by the way, all the statistics I gave before coming here, over 49% in each of those countries are actually women. And because they are women, you find out that, look, they are, no wonder IMMERI decided to bring us those products that we are talking about today, products like Virgin, because they found out that in these countries, in the continent of Africa where we reside, we have, from between 14% and 14% and between 14 and 33% of our women folk have a common health challenge. It's there. Many don't know it's there, but as we continue to go, you will understand that many of our women have actually had that challenge one time or the other in their lives without noticing that they are there. I'm talking about no other health challenge, but what is called bacterial vaginosis, which is a result, or which it comes as a result of untreated, when it is not treated, you will start seeing symptoms like it's actually, it's simply the imbalance between the good and the bad bacteria in the female reproductive organ called vagina. According to what's her name, according to Comfort, she says, look, we are not going to stop calling it by its name because that is the name it is called. When you call it by the name, you will be able to understand what exactly it is all about. So the female reproductive organ is constantly challenged, not because anybody did prostitution or did something else. No, there are many factors that do that. Even sports can be a problem. So what we need to do, this is really a very challenging thing. Many of our women go through it, and many of them cannot talk about it because somebody will laugh at them. So, but when this bacterial vaginosis is not treated, you are going to start experiencing things like foul-smelling discharges and vaginal itching. I have had a lot of testimonies in that area. We have gray, white, and greenish discharges. Even some people will not be able to have children, and some of them will think that there are demons from their father and their mother's house responsible, when it is just bacteria that can be dealt with. But these situations became very important to the company called IMMERI, that they decided to spend over $2 million US as far back as 2017 to manufacture the product called Virgin and bring it to the world. What does Virgin do? Virgin protects. In what areas? It, enhances the friendly bacteria. It inhibits, the bacteria that are not friendly. By the way, the body of man has got both the good and the bad bacteria. And in the body of the women, in the intimate section of the women, Virgin helps to, give strength to the good bacteria, and then also inhibits the bad bacteria. It also helps to reduce infection. That is amazing. That is one of the things, high points of Virgin. And also it enhances the self-cleansing, the self-cleansing mechanism that was put there. That is why doctors say don't put anything there. Virgin helps to increase it, because the older you become, the weaker your cells become. So Virgin keeps you young and fit even when you're growing older. It also moisturizes and tightens. How does it do this? It helps to repair the cells. It helps to repair the cells from sagging, and it also helps to nourish the ovaries so that whatever is coming in there will have a very good place to be. It also helps to restore the elasticity of the vaginal walls, as well as improving sex life by helping to create pheromones, which is that attractive force that always attracts the woman, the man to the woman, as well as also it gives fresh aroma. The smell of Virgin is amazing and very, very inviting. If you doubt me, get a tube of Virgin, put a little bit of the gel in your hand, rub it and smell it. You would want to always have it with you all the time. These are the ingredients that are in Virgin. I'm not going to go in depth into them, but that is to show you that Virgin has everything it takes to protect the intimate region of the woman. We're talking about the antibacterial and immune peptides. We're talking about the organic acid as well as seaweed extract. We're talking about hyaluronic acid. All these acids are amazing and are needed by the female reproductive section. We're talking about the polysaccharides. We're talking about vitamin E, and of course, the 100% natural oil. So really, really, Virgin is a product every woman must have. I believe that when Comfort comes later on, she might want to go a bit into this, because she does it in a way that, oh my goodness, you would want to appreciate that gift. They call it the T-junction. You want to appreciate that T-junction that you have. You want to appreciate that place, because it is.
So let me take over from you, sir.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Just like you said, I'm so passionate about it, and I wouldn't want you to. I won't be here and have you talk carefully. As a pastor you are, you don't want to call it, you don't want to go into detail, because tomorrow you're going to preach on the pulpit. Anyway, God that created heaven and earth knows why. Do you know that the ultimate command, when God created man and woman, he said, go ye, he said he created everything and he saw that they were perfect. And he said, go ye therefore and be multiplied. Go ye therefore. And where is the multiplication going to take place? Starting from the woman vagina.
At the T-junction.
Not T-junction, call it the name. I'm proud of it. Call it the name it is. I am proud of it. Do you understand? Let us not make this mistake. It's not a sin. It's a most wonderful thing that has happened to humanity. Because that you are talking to me today, if you did not pass through there, Pastor,
absolutely.
You cannot lie. So why
are
we not celebrating this? That's why now my new job is to be, to help people, to enlighten people that, Virgin has come to help humanity. When you use Virgin as a woman, now the ingredient in there, they are fantastic. so that I wouldn't want to. I am a certified health worker. Just that, you know, we leave some things and pursue some things. But I just want you to know that when you see me talk about this thing, okay, I am qualified to speak about them. But you can do justice by screenshotting these ingredients, okay? We have the virgin, which is our trademark, okay? Our secret, trade secret, rather, all right? Mm-hmm. And we have the antibacterial and immune peptide. Now, this is one of the things I have explained. You know, if you had joined any of this thing, you will hear me explain that this anti-immune peptide is released by the lactobacilli, which is the good bacteria. You know, the good bacteria produces what we call the bactericin. It produces the anti-immune peptide and the organic acid in the vagina. All right. So when the virus have access to the vagina, the TLK, which is like the CCTV camera, releases a signal, like it sends a signal to good bacteria. Good bacteria is also called the lactobacilli. Okay. So when the TLK releases the signal to the good bacteria, it releases anti-immune peptide, organic acid, bactericin. So they are the one that actually envelop and killed the virus or pathogens or bad bacteria, call it. So this thing is like a top up to what you already have in your body as a woman, okay? Then we have the organic acid, we have the seaweed extract, we have the hyaluronic acid, the one that makes, you know, you feel soothing as a woman. And then we have the polysaccharide, that is the food that the good bacteria feed on. And we have the vitamin E, we have the 100% essential oil, because if you have perceived virgin before, you will understand, you know, why we have the essential oil there. That is the reason why a man will buy, you know, after the hyaluronic acid and the seaweed extract, they have brought back the elasticity of the woman's vagina. Then the smell in there will make the husband to buy her a car, a brand new car. Like, come on, I've married you for 12 years. It's like I just got married to you again. What happened? You know, this is what virgin can do for homes. Virgin has restored home. Yesterday, we had a virgin baby. Okay, this couple have been married for years, struggling, praying, you know, and just a trial with virgin, 2 boxes of virgin, you know, had a baby. And yesterday, I was making fun of it. I said, religious people will come and say, virgin baby. Yes, it's virgin baby. And these parents are very grateful to come out and say, it was when I used virgin that God helped me to conceive, and God protected this baby till full term. So it is a virgin baby. All right. So we have virgin has helped over 1 million women, and you have 999 million women out there yet to get virgin, because the World Health Organization infected by bacterial vaginosis. So every woman needs virgin, starting from 5 years and above, okay? They need virgin. So moving on to other part of our product, we have other product. I mean, there are a lot of good news we received yesterday. I mean, our products are something that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss any of our products. We have Vitus, we have Adwell, and of course, these products are quite available. We have our offer. Offer is, okay, we are talking about virgin, right? Now, virgin is used when you are not menstruating, Now we have what happens to a woman when she's menstruating. Of course, you know all the things that have to come out of the woman's body, the wastage. Now, at this point is another time where a woman loses her pH rate, okay? Her pH rate is lost during her menstruation too. Now, IMMERI said, so what happens to a woman when we are ready to protect women, okay, starting to build from their reproductive organ? So what happened to a woman when she's menstruating? And we came up with a fantastic 9-layer sanitary pad, you know, that can protect a woman while she's menstruating, called Offer. All right. When you come to the realization of some of these menstrual pads that we have, that you see in the market, how they are being produced, you come to realize that some of them are being produced from recycled bin. And of course, imagine the time, okay, let me use myself as an example. Imagine when I started menstruating, imagine the kind of stuff I would have been using, you know, imagine the thing that I would have been stored in there, okay? One of the issues women have when it comes to their reproductive organ, it begins with the layer of protection for women that can help a woman, protect a woman when she's during her menstruation, when she's not using vagina and she's menstruating. The number one layer will help her to, of course, it's skin friendly. It's 9 layers. I've not seen 9 layers in the market yet. Our number one layer is a skin and friendly cotton soft surface. And then the number 2 is 5-in-1, which I'm going to explain later. The number 3 layer, the top layer is rapid flow penetration, non-woven fabric. Okay. And then the number 5, you know, they are super absorber polymer. And then the number 6 is A-laid paper. We have the number 7, which is the breathable film. You know, some of the time when a woman is irritable, when she's using, when she's menstruating, is because of the fact that the sanitary pad they're using does not have the, is not breathable, okay? Hair cannot blow into it, and then it causes irritations, it causes itches and all whatnot. So the number 9 layer of our offer is peel off strip. We have a peel off strip, okay? And then of course the number 10 layer is non-woven wrapper. So these things are all made according to the doctors that, the science that went into this. They are all made to protect a woman while she is menstruating. Now, I said I'm going to explain the number 2 better. The number 2, like I said, is 5-in-1. Number 1 thing that the number 2 layer has is the functional strip that is there, which helps to promote microcirculation and promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. Do you understand? And then the number 2 layer of that number 2 is far infrared energy strip, and it helps to promote blood circulation and metabolism. Okay, and then the number 3 there is the nano silver strip. Okay, this nano silver strip is an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and of course it's anti-itching. It helps to eliminate odor. It also helps to promote metabolism. We have the number 4 layer under the number, we have the number 4 function rather under the number 2 layer, which is the anion strip. And this activates the meridian system. It regulates blood circulation, it cleanses and detoxifies the womb. Now, there's a myth that says that when a woman wants to conceive, her womb needs to be cold. Now it is not right for a woman's womb to be that cold. You know why? Because if it is that cold, it leaves room for clotting of blood. And of course, you know, this leads to fibroid and all that. So when you're menstruating, our number 2 layer function will help with the anion strip that will help to regulate blood circulation. It cleanses and detoxifies the womb, and then it is an anti-inflammatory. It possesses calming effects and effectively eliminate odor emitted from the menstrual blood and of course the local hair that is there. And then the final function of our number 2 layer is to warm the womb. It promotes blood circulation, antibacterial, eliminated odor, anti-statistics, hygienic and safe. The carbon oxide inhibits the growth of the E. coli. Okay, it automatically makes, if you study about the E. coli, is one dangerous antibacterial like that. Bad bacteria like that. And, you know, our sanitary pad will help to eliminate the growth of this E. coli. So why do you need our offer as a woman? These are it. Because you will rightly be protected. And of course, by the time you finish using your offer, you move to using your vagina and you'll be totally safe. You will avoid all those cervical problems that comes up later as you grow older. All our products are FDA and NAFDAC approved. In Nigeria, it has been approved. In Ghana, it has been approved. I mean, in Malaysia, they are all approved. So, introducing you to I call it the best anti-aging product in the world, Vitus. I have a testimony yesterday. You know, that this billionaire that is a godfather of one of my team members, we have been trying to bring that man into the business, you understand? He practically loved our product. And yesterday, you know, his Vitus finished and he called for, you know, refilled. And of course, the wife was there and said, why, since I've been buying this thing, 68,000 naira, that's each of them, Vitus and Adwell, these 2 products, you love it. The wife said, why now? I'm supposed to go there. I said, but we told you to register. He said, really? You didn't tell me. So now he wants to register because he loved the product so much. Since last year, he has been taking this product and he has not missed any month in buying them. So I call it the best natural anti-aging product in the world. Now, what is Vitus made of? Vitus is actually a combination of vitality and peptide. You will want to ask, what is peptide? Peptide is the bond between 2 amino acids. And where do you find the amino acids? Okay. Can I see the next slide, please? So what do you do with where do you find amino acid? You find it where your cells are. Okay. Now these are the food that your cells feed on. For you to be healthy, you need to start from your cell organization. You know, the body organization has the cell, the tissue, the organ, and then the body system. So you need to nurture your cells for them to be healthy so that they can regenerate. And of course, help your tissues to function well in creating or renewing the organs, which will in turn, you know, keep your body safe, renewed, and regenerate, you know, greasily, you know, work, and then you grow younger every time. When you take a Vitus, it will help in the in building your immunity. Of course, last year exposed so much about health. You know, you could hear everywhere they were saying, box up your immunity, box up your immunity, box up your immunity, topic, you know, because immunity is the essence of life. If your immunity is weak, anything can just invade your body system and crash it. So when you feed on Vitite, it will help to increase your immunity. And of course, it's the total and golden essence of life. Our Vitite helps in building your cells. And of course, it helps in slowing down aging. It helps in blood pressure. I mean, when I'm talking about, it balances the blood pressure. When I'm talking about, I can't see the slide though, I don't know. I can see now. Please keep your cursor well now. So when you use the Vitite, it helps to slow down aging. And then of course it helps to, you know, balances the blood, regulate the blood pressure. It helps to rotate skin and of course the muscle elasticity. When your muscles are weak, that you yourself, you'll be weak. So the muscle elasticity gets strengthened once you use your Vitite. It's a daily supplement. It's something that you take first thing in the morning before you do anything. It helps to strengthen muscles. And of course, when you take Vitite, it helps to eliminate fatigue. This is what you do. And it also helps in weight management. Moving on to Adwell. We call it Adwell because it's a short form of what's addition to wellness. That's what it means. It's combination of 5 enzymes in it. Now, some people may ask, what's enzyme? Every human being needs enzymes. Enzymes is what helps your food to be broken down into tiny molecules. And of course, it helps to speed up the chemical reactions. You know, it helps to fuel the chemical reactions to where it's supposed to go in the body. So when you are taking our Adwell 5 minutes before your food intake, you're already balancing, sending the enzymes to wait for the food intake you will take. So as you take in your food, our Adwell will help to improve your intestinal health, of course. A doctor once said that when your intestine health is totally clean, when your guts are clean, you're more like 70% healthy. So our Adwell helps to clean the gut. It's an anti-inflammation on itself. I remember the first time I was on Virgin, I had serious cramp. Okay, it was actually working on me. And when I called my upline from Ghana, he asked me, did you collect Adwell? I said, yeah. He said, take 1 sachet of Adwell. It is an anti-inflammation on its own. The pain will go. So I took Adwell and I was relaxed, okay? And then it helps prevent blood clot rather, okay? Blood clot, it helps to dissolve it and so that your blood circulation can go well, okay? Most of the people, of course, you know now, the people that have stroke is apparently the circulation of the blood is not flowing towards where it's supposed to go. And of course, it causes, death of cells and all those stuff, and then the body begins to shrink. Of course, so when you take our Adwell, it will help in preventing blood clots, and then it helps to prevent cancer. What kind of cancer are we talking about here? We're talking about colon cancer. Colon cancer is the kind of cancer that, you know, when toxins are too much in the intestinal world, you know, it begins to, it's stored up, and then of course your reproductive, your excretory organs begins to jam up, and then it becomes a problem. So you have toxins here and there, called the colon cancer appears, and then I've not seen anybody that has colon cancer and then he survived. That's why it's called a 50-50 cancer. Is it that I think 1% of people who have this survive actually. So once that happens, automatically it's better to stay away from such cancer. So it helps to increase metabolism. Now, talking about metabolism here, we know that as we grow older, our metabolic system slows down. So what our adult do for you is that, you know, let's say your metabolic system is operating at 50% right now. When you take adult, it will maximize it into 470 times more faster. So when you take your food intake, instead of having pot belly, your adult would have broken down the food, the body absorb what it needs, and then it excretes out what it doesn't need, okay, through your excretory organs and all that. And then it helps with weight management. Of course, when the system check out what it doesn't need, there's no place to store waste that can turn to fat or maybe toxins. Okay, so this is what our adults do. Moving forward, all our products are, of course, approved by NAFDAC, and they're approved by NAFDAC, and you know, you don't have anything to be afraid of taking the product. Now, when you are talking business with someone who is a business-minded person, when you do not call figures, when you're not calling numbers, the person may be looking at you. You know, the first number is, how much will I make? If I bring this and do this, how much do I make? So that's why when we're talking about Adwell here, I want you to even look at the market size value of Adwell. As at 2019, it was about $1 trillion. That's $992.3 billion. I'm not talking about naira, billion dollars. So the question you ask yourself as a business person is, how much am I going to take from this market survey? How much am I going to take from it? Okay, and it is said that between 2020 to 2025, the growth will be increased, not decreased. So it will be increased by 7.12% times more. So this is what you should have in mind. Do we have a big market? Of course, we have a big market. When you look at Virgin market, we have a very large market. When you look at Vitus market, we have a very large market. And what about Adwell and Halihat and Femtima? We have a very large market for it. Now, these products are FDA and NAFDAC approved. So you do not have any guilt or any fear in carrying them to whoever needs them. Even you become product of your product, because it's in the product that you become that attracts people to see that what you are preaching. Do you understand? You are a preacher, you're a doer of the word that you preach, okay? And it's showing on you that you're healthy, and it will attract people to want to buy these things as well. Of course, as that happens, you're building your legacy and your money is increasing. So, Femtima and Alihat, they are still our products. Now, when we created Virgin, men wanted so much. They wanted Alihat so much. And of course, our company listens. We hear when we are talking, when customers are talking. So we came up with the natural testosterone booster called Alihat, getting from a plant called the Tankat Ali. When a man, I know a woman who is taking Alihat actually, because she says she read that it takes care of the liver. So when you take Alihat, it prevents osteoporosis in men. Of course, osteoporosis there means weakness of the bone. You know, as you grow older, you know, you are getting weak, your muscles, everything is getting weak. So this prevents the osteoporosis, the muscle weakness, and all that in men. It improves liver functions. It also relieves stress, which helps to improve sleep for men. Men, they carry load, though. They carry a lot of load, okay? That's the responsible ones, okay? Even the irresponsible ones, self, they think, when will I even come up to my level, self, you know? So this stress, you know, causes a lot of problem for men. So when you know someone who needs early heart, please don't hesitate. You see somebody that's stressful, don't hesitate to give the person early heart, because it will help relieve stress and it will improve sleep for the person. It increases muscle strength. It also enhances energy and vitality. It improves male fertility. When I'm talking about male fertility here, you know, low sperm count is not because the person doesn't have sperm at all. You know, low, it means low. Now, when you take early heart, it will increase the sperm in about 15 million plus, you know, make it nourished and make it healthy. That when a man drops, it catches so quick. We have femtima, okay. Now, like I said, a virgin, a woman, female from 5 years and above can use, but this is particular for women from 30 years and above. Why? Because it's a natural anti-aging product for the modern day women. Of course, when a woman takes femtima, it will help to maintain and her health as a female, of course, and her reproductive system. And it helps to, tightens and lubricates the vagina. It regains the body strength of the woman, and it reduces the postmenopausal cardiovascular risk. That English is long, but let me break it down. Now, when a woman is transcending she's transcending to her menopausal state. It's a journey. Every woman, you know, there's a puberty stage, and when you get there, there's a time you move to menopause state and all that. So when a woman is moving to that stage in her life, you know, the hormones trouble and all that, but the cardiovascular risk here is when a woman is feeling, you know, so much heat and all kinds of things. This is when marriage breaks, because a woman that is getting into her menopause, there's some men that are not enlightened, they have problems with their wife because they wouldn't understand what the woman is going through. I've seen a woman who, you know, enter her menopause. ACs, all the ACs in the house were not enough. Everywhere she was feeling heat. She has to cut her hair, you know, always being naked, you know, all these things. When a woman takes our femtima, it helps to reduce the menopausal cardiovascular risk, and it prevents skin from UVB radiation. That's the heat I'm talking about now. It helps to reduce, you know, the UVB radiation. And the woman will just smoothly get to her menopause, enjoy it, and move, you know, and enjoy life. No need for stress. So that's why we say that apart from the money that you earn in IMMERI, you also have, you know, your health to be thankful for saying yes to IMMERI. This product are NAFDAC approved. None of our product, because of the kind of integrity we put in our business. IMMERI, when you hear IMMERI, the next surname for IMMERI is integrity. You know, we wouldn't want to bring any product that is not approved by NAFDAC or FDA in our country. So they are NAFDAC approved as of today. Okay, so IMMERI is a winning award-winning company. We just started business in 2019 in Nigeria, 2018 in Ghana, and we have won awards in many places. Moving on to the next slide, sir. So we have 5 brand series like I said that we don't do anything illegal. So gradually we are bringing in this product into our countries. We have IMMERI, where we produce our intimate care products. So we have our IMMERI Plus, where we produce our health and functional foods. Of course, that's where we produce our Aliha, Femtima, and Vitide and Adwell. We have the IMMERI Belly, that's for our skin care and personal care. We have our IMMERI Homes, where we produce our kitchen and home utensils. We have IMMERI Lives, where we have our beverage and so on and so forth. So IMMERI is an embodiment of lifestyle. When you join us, of course, everything you need is in IMMERI. Everything you actually need is in IMMERI, because we have everything. Look at our brand series, product brand series. So that's that about our product. And I'm sure that we came here not just for the product. We want to know how you can make money. Now, making money in IMMERI is actually not hard. It's something that you need to define why you're here and get to focus on why you're here. And of course, learn the dynamics. As it is, every day we are discovering, we are discovering new ways of earning money apart from the bot system. Okay, we were so excited about this synergistic bot breaking plan. All of a sudden, which is that at least if you put in a little work, in the next 12 months, you can earn up to at least 30 million naira, which is, I don't know how much that is in US, that's about $78,000. Okay. And then all of a sudden we found out that you can even earn 50 million naira monthly by doing just a little. See, I'm done. No, I'm done, because we live here. We live here. So, sir, should I continue? Hello.
Continue, because this matter is a serious matter.
So moving on to our synergistic bot breaking plan. Now, the introduction of our product told you that we have innovative products, right? Product that even from what I've explained to you, that product that goes to the core. When you go to the pharmacy, they say, give me fancy Panadol, extra antibiotics mixed together, blood tonic for it to cure headache. But our product goes to the core problem and settles it. So that's the kind of product we have that goes to the root and takes care of it straight up. Now, just like our product that is innovative, we sat down and said, this wonderful product we have, what is the perfect compensation plan for this product that will make it a combo? Do you understand? Now, we came up with what we call the synergistic bot breaking plan, which has not been in existence before now, brought by IMMERI, designed by IMMERI. Our visionaries, there are men of value, men who have invested, put together, combined experience, put together over 100 years plus in the industry. So they could actually tell what the weaknesses were in this industry and what they came up with solutions that can solve the problems. You remember, he said that what an elder sit down, see, a child who stands up can still not see. So these men have been in the industry, they have the experience, they work it, and they came up with a solution called the synergistic bot breaking plan. Now, in terms of the leadership rank board, we have pre-associates, and then we have the associate board, where the business begins. Now, pre-associate is like for customers, all right? Customers. Now, associate board is where the business begins. That is where everybody in IMMERI starts their business from. Now, you grow into, when you get to associate rank, you grow into executive board. From executive board, you grow by helping others to come and join you on executive board to move to manager board. For the first time, I will see a business that override greed. I said it again and again, selfishness doesn't work in IMMERI. So you're gonna work with love and care. So it's so demonstrated in our core value. So what we say in our core value plays out here. So we grow by helping others to succeed is here. So you grow only when you have been able to help others to come to this thing. But see, let me say something, because this thing I'm saying has made a lot of lazy people think that they can hold anybody down. I'm talking about people who wants to work. If you work with the willing, I just want you to know this before we proceed, that working in IMMERI means that you have to be hungry, willing, and coachable. Because if the system is saying that you grow by helping others to succeed, do you understand? Doesn't mean that you can be lazing about and thinking that I will wait for you. No, I'll move, I'll go to the next person, and do my business. When you wake up, you can continue. So please don't get me wrong. So you grow into manager round. From manager, as your people come to meet you, you become a director. And as a director, you grow, they grow to come and meet you, you become an ambassador. As an ambassador, they grow to come and meet you, you get to the top, called the diamond ambassador. I still say that is what we have now, because I'm sure by the time I spend the next 5 years in IMMERI, I'm going to crash this rank called the diamond ambassador, and the company will have no choice than to create another rank for us. So moving forward to the bonuses that we have in IMMERI, we have 12 categories of bonuses, but one is not on this slide. So that's why I will talk to you about it much later. Now, starting from the sponsor bonus. Now, IMMERI does not encourage laziness. For you to activate, that's why it's starting here. For you to activate every other one that is up there, you need to do what we call contribution. That is why it's called synergy. Synergy. I bring my weakness, you bring your strength, we join it together and we grow. So your weakness here doesn't mean that you shouldn't do anything. You do in your capacity, right? So starting from sponsor bonus is when you bring someone to the business, you are paid sponsor number bonus, which activates your team bonus. Okay, that is if you're on where the business starts. Remember, I said that associate board is where the business starts. Now, and you are on the existing member of the board line. I will show you all of that. Now, you activate your team bonus. Of course, you grow into elite bonus. You grow as an elite bonus. You have promotion bonus. And then you also have leadership bonus. As you grow, you have the director development bonus. And then you grow into having same round bonus. Of course, you have the repeat sales bonus. That is the bonus that I said that we just found out we can earn 50 million naira every month on that bonus alone. And then travel incentive, car reward, and house reward. Now, when you look at this reward, the number 12 reward is that you can also enjoy, as you join IMMERI, up to 26% to 30% for retailing your products alone. So that's the bonus I said that you did not add. Because if you add, okay, when you buy the gin, we have retail price. You also enjoy profit in your business. So let's say you join the business starting with Virgin, okay? You are going to earn, at the point you sign up, you're going to earn 36%, more like, yeah. You come with 290. You come with 296,000 naira, and of course you are gonna. Oh, sorry, this is dollar. You are going to come in with $805,000, and that associate rank now, which is the agency package, gives you automatic 30% discount for lifetime, and you can grow into 50% as you do better.
Yeah.
You will be given 28 boxes of Virgin boxes. Let's say you are picking just you'll be given 20 boxes of Virgin, okay? And then that is at 40.25 cents amount, $40.25, and then you are to retail it at 54.76% dollars. Of course, by the time you finish selling these 20 boxes, your sales returns will have been up to $1,095. So no, $1,095. And of course, when you remove your $805, your gain will be $290. $290. Okay, what does that mean? That means that at your entrance, you're already making profit. Going forward to when you want to come and repurchase, let's say you have finished selling and then you said, I need to reinvest this money. When you come with that same $805, now you're going to get 28 boxes of Virgin at $28.75 this time, $28.75 this time. And of course, you are still going to retail it at the same retail price that we have in IMMERI at $54.76. Okay, your sales return this time will be $1,533. When you remove your capital, which is $805, you are left with $728. This can be somebody's salary every month. This actually can be somebody's salary every month. This is just 28 boxes of Virgin. People are selling 100 boxes, 200 boxes. So imagine the amount they are making. Now, that is that about the retail price. When you're talking about sponsor bonus, we have the first generation and the second generation for you to earn your sponsor bonus. That means when I register and I tell Betsy to come join me, Betsy will join me with 296,000. I'll be paid 5% of that 296,000, which is $805. I will be paid 5% of $805. When Betty brings in someone, I'll still be paid 5% of the amount the person is coming in with. That's how we earn sponsor bonus. First generation and second generation. Isn't that fantastic? Now you can register as multiple people as you can. And of course, Betty can do same. And at any time, the first generation register people, you will earn your sponsor bonus, first level. And when it's coming from the second level, you will earn your sponsor bonus. Going further to the board itself, synergistic board itself. Now we have a board dynamics. So I'm going to share with you the dynamics of the board. Please pay attention so that you can understand the dynamics. Remember, I said that it's innovative. So it is something new. It is something that has not been there. So you need to pay attention to be able to understand those things. So on the board, we have a 15 sales unit board plan. What does that mean? That simply means that 15 people are on a board and the 7 people are up and 8 are down. So the people that are on or that the first line are called the existing members of the board. Okay, now the 8 down there are the places, the slots where the new members join the business. First, when you're a new member, the first place you will land is the second line. So it's called the new members line. When number 8 to number 15, which is the second line now, joins the board, and number 15, which is the last person joins the board, it is called a circle, a complete circle. Now, on each board, we have whom we call elite. Elite is the number 1 person you are seeing on a green board, a green position there. The number 1 person is an elite. Now, elite is the captain of this board right now. I will show you how elite is being, the decision that what happened before elite is being taken on the board. Now, once number 15 joins this board, a circle has occurred, okay? So once the number 15 joins, the system will now be looking at, talking about how elite is being gotten now, the system will now be looking at who has brought in someone more than the rest. Now, the board will be splitted into 2. The board will be splitted into 2. And of course, when that happens, the number 1 person will be promoted to executive round. That's the next round, the green board. Like you can see, the person will be moved to the next board. There's an arrow. The person will be moved to the next board. And once the person is moved to the next board, the board is splitted into 2. Once the board is splitted into 2, of course, it's going to share from number 2 persons to number 15 into 2. A new line of 8 people will be created again, okay, giving everybody room to do better so that they will be promoted to the next rank, okay? So now, once that is done, the system will now look who brought in the highest person. On this board now, it was Temi that brought more than every other person. Temi brought 3 persons. So the system picked Temi first. And then, of course, if the system now went to pick Dan, because Dan now has 2, even though we have Anne has 2, Betty has 2, Dan has 2, and Betty has 2, Anne has 2. Dan was picked first because Dan was close to the number 1 person on the previous board. So where there's a tie like that, where there's a tie, you know, the system will promote the person that was close to the elite, all right? And now there's room for everyone on this board, apart from the elite, okay, to achieve the elite position. So it doesn't matter whether you just can join the board, whether you're a new on the second line or on the first line, just capture the elite, okay? If you come in and maybe you are at the number 4 position on the second line and you saw that there are 3 spots remaining, you can bring in people and be the next elite of this board. So it doesn't matter whether you're existing member or new member of the board. Elite goes to anyone, 2 persons, of course, 2 persons who has highest number on the board, okay, irrespective of the time you join the business. So that's the dynamics of the board. So how do you earn on this board? You earn by contributing. That is why it's called synergistic board breaking plan. So once you join the board and you are on the first line, called the same line that is called existing member of the board is called the earning position. So you earn by introducing at least 1 person. Now here on this board, June has introduced 1 person, maybe in the previous circle, okay, before they came to this new one. Now, when people drop on this board, June will be earning 1. If you don't contribute anything like Sal here and Rose, you'll be earning $0.00000. But if you contribute at least 1 person, okay, you'll be earning each time somebody drop on the board, you're earning $5. And you can earn times 8 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 under. You can earn times 8 slots, which gives you $40 for 1 circle. Of course, you can earn this for 20 circles. which means that you can earn 40 times 20, which will give you about $400,000. Okay. And then if you refer 2 persons and above, when people are dropping on your board, you can earn $10 times 2 of what the person with 1 qualification. Now, the numbers you see under there is also called qualifications. So someone who has 2 qualifications and above will have double of what somebody with 1 qualification has, like June, okay, had 1. So Betty now will be earning 2. Betty, Leo, every other person who has 2 and above will be earning $10 each. And they can earn times 8 slots, times 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that drops on the board, which gives them $80. And they can go like that. If they're not promoted, they can go like that times 20 circles. Now, on the associate board, we have 20 circles, and that can amount to $1,600. Good money. $1,600. Oh, the person with 1 qualification actually earned $800, not $400, sorry. So $1,600. Of course, when you are picked as an elite of the board, fantastic. That simply means that you are about to be promoted. Once the board under gets filled up, you'll be moved automatically without having to do any upgrade or authorship to the next round. You will be promoted to the next round. But while you are on the elite position, there's what we call elite bonus. So immediately you were picked as the elite. What comes next is the elite bonus. Elite bonus is $161. When June is collecting $5 when people are dropping, Leo and other people who have two qualifications and above are collecting $10. As an elite, when somebody drop on number 8 position here under you directly, each person that drop, you will have $32.2. And you will have for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 person the same amount, which will now amount to $225.4. When number 15, who is the last person on the board, joins the board, for you as an elite, that number 15, you will get triple of what you got for every other slot that drop on the board. Every person that joined on the board that fell from number 8 to 7, number 8 to number 14 position, you will have, when number 15 join, you will now have triple of what you got for one person that joined before now. And that will be $96.6. That's 32.2 times 3. Then automatically comes a promotion bonus that is $161. It's always equivalent of what you got as elite bonus. Okay, in total, for the last circle of elite position, okay, as people fill your board and you are moved to the next round, you are going to earn $644. I mean, you started business with $805. You have gotten sponsor bonus. You have gotten product worth over $1,000. And now you are getting elite bonus to move to the next round without having to do any other authorship or, upgrade. You are given $644. Moving forward to the next round called the executive board. Executive board means that you have done a job on your first round. So you are now a leader. So everyone who is on executive board, shout out to you because you are a leader who has been able to show people the way and you have gone to the next round. Executive here, the same thing applies. Though we have 10 circles on executive board, the first line is for is earning position and existing members. So as you move from an associate board to executive round, of course, you are coming in as a new executive member. So you're going to fall on the second line. Now on executive board, remember on the first rank, which is the associate rank, you were to contribute for you to earn team bonus. Now, on executive board, all you need to do is just be on the first line to start earning, even with 0 qualification. Like Sal here, who we believe at this time had been able to introduce people and he's here on this round. He's still working with these people to come meeting. So with that, the company assumed that you are still working. So while you're doing that, you should be earning. $16 is what SAR will earn, okay, when people are dropping on the board here. And for 8 people that come in, it will give SAR $128. If SAR stay on this board for 10 cycles, that is 8 times 10 cycles, that will give SAR $1.280. Okay, so what happened to June, who has one qualification? June has been able to work with one person under his structure to join him on executive board. Rather, each time people drop on the board, June will be earning $32 times 8 times 10, give June $2,560. And of course, Betty, Leo, Sal, anyone who has 2 and above on the first line will be earning $48 times 8, will give $384 times 10 circle. You know what 10 circle means? Now that's the 8 people filled up, that's a circle. So if that happens times 10 circle, times 10 times, that's 10 circle. And of course, someone with 2 qualifications and above will earn, that's Leo, Betty, okay, and co, will earn $3,840 if they go 10 circle without getting promoted, which, you know, they reach. It doesn't get to that. Now, what happens if you are qualified as elite executive on your board? Shout out to all the elite executives in the house. When you become an elite executive, instantly you are paid elite bonus of $1,610. One time elite payment on executive board. And then when team bonus drop, when somebody drop, you get team bonus of $322. And you can end that times 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 person, which will amount to $2,254. When number 15 joins the board, who is the last person? We call it golden baby, actually. You're gonna have triple of what you got for 1 slot, and which is $966. And immediately it comes with, it follows immediately with promotion bonus, which is $1,610. In total, for 8 people, from the time you became an elite executive and 8 people dropping on your board as an elite executive, you will be earning $6,440. You are not asked to do any upgrade or renew your account or do any other thing. You're moving automatically to the next round called the manager round. On the manager round, the same thing applies just like at the executive round, but just that your earning positions, earning bonuses will be increased. Now, as a manager without qualification, like Sal, who has come here to still waiting for his people to join him. Each time people drop on this board, Sal will be earning $161, and he can earn that times 8, which is $1,285. And he can go 10 circle, rather. 10 circle will give Sal $12,880. When June, who has worked with this person to come here, start earning, June will be earning $322 when people are dropping on the board times 8, $2,567 times 10 circle gives June $25,760. What about Betty, Leo, and Maron, who has 2 and above? Each time people drop, they each will be earning $483 times $3,864. That's for 8 people that drop on that board. If they go like that 10 times, they will enter $38,640. When you see us shouting elite manager, because that's a sweet journey. As an elite manager, immediately you become an elite manager, $16,180 is given to you as elite bonus, and $16,100 rather. And when someone drop on your board each, you're getting $3,220 times 7, amounts to $22,540. When number 15, who is the golden child, golden baby, drops on your board, you're going to have $9,660. And immediately it follows with promotion bonus, which is $16,100. When you calculate from the moment you became an elite manager to now that you are leaving the board as the 15-person joint, it will amount to $64,400 for one time last circle for an elite, one-time circle for an elite, rather. Of course, you have left the board. It is guaranteed that from the moment you join the business to when you have left the board as an elite manager, the least you will earn on the board system, okay, is about $78,000. That's about $71,512. That's about 26 million naira. So that is why we say that IMMERI is a guaranteed income generating system. It's not what you do not know what you're going to earn. You're going to earn at least this and even more. So when you left the board, where did you go to? You became a director. You became a director. And of course, you start growing your business. There are other bonuses we have as bonus, which I showed you on as one of our 11 bonuses. We have leadership bonus, which means that when you become executive, from executive and above, executive, manager, and director. For instance, like I said, I brought Bepsi. If Bepsi become executive, I'll be paid leadership bonus of $161. If the same Bepsi become a manager, I'll be paid another manager leadership bonus from her as $1,610. If the same Betsy become a director, I'll be paid $16,100 as leadership bonus for being able to work with her step by step to get to director level. I'll be paid leadership bonuses. And that means that for one person that you work with, you have about 6.5 million leadership bonus per each person. Repeat sales bonus is one bonus that I don't want anybody in this circle, in this business, hearing me right now to joke with. Please don't, if you have been playing, don't joke with. What does it mean? It just means for you to even buy the Vitus every month and drink, or look for somebody who can buy it every month from you and drink. And that will activate, that's about 500 points. It will activate your on 5% to 10th generation of your structure, 5% of group sales for that month and pay to you. Today we received it. We received it. I have to run and go and check my own because I know it will be loud. Okay. This money that you earn every month, and you can earn as much as 50 million naira. You can calculate that in dollars, monthly. So we have other bonuses in IMMERI where you can, work to achieve them, not by, by coming straight to what you want and getting them out. We have the repeat sales bonus, which I've already showed you, and we have the director development bonus. When you become a director, after you've left the board, the next thing you do is work with one person in your structure to become a director. Once that happens, you have activated what we call the director development bonus, which is money you earn daily. Public holiday doesn't affect it. War in a country does not affect it, because if you expand your team structure, you have many countries. So if Afghanistan is fighting like it's happening now, and you have team in Afghanistan, team US can be working and you are getting paid. So your money comes steady as every day as director development bonus. So I want all of us listening to us to get to that level where you start activate your pension by earning daily. No more weekly, no more monthly, daily for the rest of your life. Same round bonus when you have somebody under you that has become same rank with you, you earn what we call 5%. 5%, okay? Oh, it's fantastic. So what are you waiting for if you are not joining IMMERI? Because I don't know if one of your dreams is to be traveling around the world, because I love traveling. I remember when I was in primary 6, I started writing letters to my uncles who were in abroad, who were in US, the ones that were in Naba, you know. I was writing a long letter. Even the reason why they should come and take me home. My daddy doesn't like us traveling. They should come and carry me. I will do anything. I will clean their house. I will, oh my God, because I love traveling. So IMMERI actually activated my dream of traveling, you know, going with my loved one, my family, going around the beaches of the world, seeing, sightseeing, you know, enjoying my life. IMMERI organized. Meanwhile, we are warming up for a trip. Woo! Shout out to that trip, because I must be there, you know. So as you become a lead manager, you enjoy trip organized by the company. Of course, forget about this figure because it's all expenses paid trip. Okay, a trip worth $1,032, but that's what it's just a figure so that you have a figure, but it's always worth than that. People who have experienced it say that this figure is rubbish, okay, because they will take you from, you know, like it's normally like in Nigeria, they will pick everybody from Lagos airport. Everybody comes to Lagos airport. They take you to wherever, they take care of you from beginning to the end and bring you back to where the departure was. And then, of course, you go from there. So when you become a one-star director, you enjoy double trip. When you become a one-star director and above, when you start earning your DDB, every day you earn this DDB and your same round bonus, 5% of it will be top up for you as your travel incentive every day. So there's a point you grow to, you don't even wait for a trip, you just dip your money in your pocket and start traveling in IMMERI. I mean, the slides cannot actually contain what we have in store in IMMERI. We're about going on a trip, you know. See, IMMERI is too sweet, I beg. These people that you're seeing, before COVID-19, they have gone, these are Ghanaians, okay? And other countries. They've traveled to places, Philippines, Egypt, Dubai, you know, places, all expenses paid trips, and they enjoy all of it. So when we are talking about all expenses paid trip, you have to be one of us. Car rewards, we have 2 cars that you have to receive. Actually, people say, why not plenty cars? Well, I don't know which you want, but I fell in love with the IMMERI plan because it pays out 80% of its profits to distributors. So you use your money to follow your ministry and your life dreams by yourself, okay? Or you go and join a that company that gives you 30% of their profit too. So you choose which one you want. So I love IMMERI because with 80%, they still give me a car. The first, when you become a director, what you get first is car worth $16,100. Now, when you become a 3-star director, you get car worth $32,000. The first car is to be driven, and it has to be bought. It has to be bought by IMMERI, and IMMERI will buy it. IMMERI will buy it because if you want a higher this thing, now you go pick point, or now point and kill. We call it point and kill. Now you go say this is what you want, or you bring your dealer, bring the car. IMMERI will pay for it. Why is it so? It's so because we don't. I mean, as a director, you have the knowledge of a director in an organization, right? So that's who you are. You become a director. We wouldn't want you to see you sweating, going for meetings. Okay, we want you to be in a car, cool AC. When you are going out there, you're representing us as a director of this great organization. So the 3-star director car reward, you can actually choose what you want to do with it. It's $32,200. If you want to use it to go and build house in your village, you are free to do so. But that will actually be your decision altogether. Okay, you cash out the money and use it to do what you want. I hope you are enjoying the presentation so far. If you are enjoying it, please help me drop 111 and let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear. We have people who have collected this car, starting from Daniel Shepe from Ghana. We have the Prince Kojo from Ghana. We have Dr. John Mukoro from Nigeria, Patient MacLeon from Nigeria. We have Madam Eunice Akalegbere. We have Nkoyo, who has also gotten this car. We have Glory Kunkan. We have Foster Young Mensa. Foster Yo. We have Mr. Jonas. We have Madam Akwa Shekpe, who is Shekpe's wife. We also have Pastor Cornelius. We have Mrs. Joy Ayema. We have Nkoyo Etu. We have Mr. Frederick Yomensa. These are the people on the slide. We have about 3 persons or 4 persons who are not yet on the slide. Okay, because of space. I mean, we have gotten about 17 persons now who have collected their car. So to crown our bonuses, we have the last bonus where you receive when you become a Diamond Ambassador. As a Diamond Ambassador, you get a house reward, and the house reward is rated to be $300,000. So if you don't want $300,000 worth of this house that comes with my Malaysia home visa, multiple entries up to 10 years and renewable by the company, you can take the cash, which is $150,000 in cash, and do whatever you want to do with the money. What do you stand to? What are the benefits when you join our business? You should be able to know that there are many benefits that comes with joining our business. The first thing that comes to mind when thinking about the benefit that you enjoy joining our business is the real-time bonus payment. What does that mean? You actually get paid right now, and you can withdraw the money right now. You have access to your money real time right now. You enjoy what we call, number 2 thing that comes to mind is the team bonus qualified with 1 downline member. Like I showed you that starting from accessing round, when you do contribution, at least 1 person, you activate your team bonus. Okay, you can also be promoted with 1 person. It depends on your board, actually, because if everyone on the board have 0 qualification apart from the elite, and then you have 1 qualification, that makes you a king on that board. You can actually be promoted. It depends on your board, actually. Now, there is no monthly volume target to be maintained. The target we have is the one we put on ourselves. Like I'm telling you now, that I'm putting on a target for myself and that of my team, that every month we need to activate our repurchase bonus so that we can grow to earn up to 50 million naira in the next 3 months, in the next 3 years, if we build our team and have up to 10 generations and above. There is no flushing of points ever. You know, some company, when you walk to a certain rank, when you hit that rank, they clear up that point and they start, oh my God, and they start counting again. One leader like that was giving account of such company he joined many years ago, and I was like, and then you see this opportunity, you're sleeping on a bicycle. You shouldn't be sleeping on the bicycle. Wake up, man, and smell the coffee. So, no flushing of point, no binary system. Personally, I'm a testimony of someone who started this business, and it was 1 leg that was doing well that made me grow faster. And then later on, I developed another leg. And I wanted to also know that it is true that I can grow with 1 leg, because it said that no leg balancing. All right. So you earn back to back, everywhere. No compulsory monthly authorship. If you like, you buy. You know, we have 12 bonuses, like I said, not compulsory authorship, but if you remove the retail and remove the repurchase, you see that 10 other bonuses remaining, you can earn it. You can earn them if you work them on the business builder side and achieve them. Yes, no compulsory monthly authorship before you earn your bonuses, except that repurchase bonus that you have to do authorship, okay? And training and mentorship program, of course, they are available at our iGrowth University called IMMERI Growth University. We also have online back office to help you track your businesses, every details. This is not a business way offline, you know, transfer your money and you're not aware. Every details is at the back office. You see it. And direct and indirect bonuses, through car reward incentive, like I explained, you travel reward incentive. Of course, we have house reward incentive, and also products are FDA and NAFDAC approved. Like I showed you all, that we don't do legal business. For us to promote any products, it must be NAFDAC approved in Nigeria or FDA in wherever we have our offices. The government have to approve it before we can sell it. So the question now roll back to you, which is simple. Are you ready to own your own life, to be your own boss, to control your own destiny, of course, to achieve your dreams? Like I told you, one of my dreams was how I can travel, be traveling, of course. So then, when you agree, be rest assured that you are going to live an amazing lifestyle that you have ever dreamt of, not or imagined in your life. So that brings us to the end of our presentation. So how do you join us? We have membership packages of classic. We have classic, which is the customer package of $161, and then the member and team business builders package, which is $805. So you choose which one you want to be, a customer or a business builder. You go for it and begin to activate your dreams. Now, we have a strong disclaimer for our business, because speaking to you like this, okay, we need to also let you know that IMMERI does not make any health claims about its product. Our product should not be confused with prescription medicine, and it's not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure disease. IMMERI shall not be held liable for the medical claims made by our customer testimonials. Of course, our bonuses are also subject to change based on the USD daily exchange rate. Bonuses are subject to statutory taxes imposed by the government of every country we are in. So, having stayed with me from the beginning to the end, I would like to end this presentation by telling you today, haven't had the opportunity to listen to me. Thank you, but don't ever forget that opportunities are never lost. They are never lost. Someone will take the ones you miss. Someone will take the one you missed out. Talking about this particular ending, you know, there's a time somebody was, you know, so much interested in me, you know, as a young lad. I think I was still in school then, okay, and what was on my head was to finish my school. I don't want anything to do about, you know, anybody, you know, leave me alone. So I had this friend who was always with me when this young man was talking to me, okay? And the man he was ready to give me anything and everything, okay? So this my friend, you know, will be like, listen to this person. I said, I'm not interested. This is not part of my plans. And when I leave that scene, I remember, you know, throwing wristwatch the man brought and said it was given to me. I throw it on his face. I said, do I tell you that I'm in need of your whatever you have? So my friend actually picked it and went to tell him, I'm sorry about how my friend is behaving. You know, actually, I don't even know what you are you're going after her for. I'm here. I like you as, I didn't know all that. I like you as a man and all that, then I was busy carrying my head up like this. I don't get time. I'm too tired. I didn't have time. So one day this man had the time to say, he refused to talk to that, my friend. And then one day he called me and said, I like you and I wish you well in life. I like your focus, but I want to tell you something. When you go to a market and see clothes that you like, quickly buy it, because if you stand there and be talking too much and another person is standing at a distance admiring, once you just take a step, the person can go and collect that clothes. And by the time you turn back, you won't see that clothes again. Meaning that my friend was after him, but me, I don't want him that he wants. Do you understand? But that he liked my decision. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying that opportunities are never lost, because the one you move away from, someone else will take it. Shikina. So please do not let this opportunity pass you by. Don't. Thank you so much, and thank you. Stay simple, stay happy.
Thank you very much, Comfort. Thank you very much, Comfort. I think I want to invite Pastor Mike to just do a little bit of summary. It's always exciting going through these presentations, and I'm so glad for Betsy. She's here with us, and those that have come in. One of them actually called me and says she was coming from a practice, and it was kind of she wasn't concentrating very much, so I quite understood. So Pastor Mike, can you just do a few rundown of what we have had today? Then I will come back to start bringing the meeting to a close.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, we want to thank God for the privilege of another gathering to receive such quality information. Just earlier on today, I had a discussion with my sister. She called to ask some questions about IMMERI. I explained about the dynamics of being of coming in with the agency package, being on the associate board, and all what it entails. She said she was very glad. I told her the more people you get, the more money you get into your bank account. And even one of the friends that visited me this evening, we were talking, the guy was lamenting about his job. And so I said, and he promised he's going to resign. I said, look, you need another source of income, and the reigning source of income in town is IMMERI. These are people that I've spoken with, I've talked with them, I've educated, I've downloaded IMMERI to the various, to all of them. But these things you can't force people. They will come when it is time, because human beings, we work with time. All right, so concerning tonight's presentation, first and foremost, I want to thank Comfort Success for taking out time to break down IMMERI once again. I never get tired of listening, because every day as I listen, I keep getting better. I've done a couple of presentations to some of my colleagues in the office. All of them, just like I said, when it is time, they will be running after me.
That's true.
So for tonight's presentation, I've been listening. I told you I was in a meeting with a Trump pastors meeting with Big Daddy. As soon as we finished, I came in. And everything Comfort Success is said is very fantastic, is germane, is needful. You see, IMMERI is a great company that came that was established in 2016, came into Africa in 2019. And I was telling somebody, I said, these three wise men in IMMERI didn't just after eating what God knows what, they just said, let's do virgin. No, I told that guy, I said, these people have done thorough investigations into all the products in the market. Yeah. And they discovered that there is nothing that meets the needs of women. And it's rising from that, they now dug deeper, tasked their creative abilities, and came out with Virgin. And today, Virgin, little wonder Virgin is the talk of the town. They went back again. What are women using when they're menstruating? They discovered that there is nothing in the market again. I've been telling women, I said, offer is the bomb. Because I've seen many women, when they menstruate, they're never comfortable. Small time, I beg, check me, is there a stain on my back? Because the nonsense that is in the market, a little time, it will shift. And God help you, you decided to wear a white skirt or white gown that day. You'll be carrying red dots all over the place. But with offer, you won't, I'm not a woman, but I know, you won't even know you're menstruating. I know that it is doing magic.
It's true.
It's doing wonders for those that are using it.
I don't travel. Sorry, sir. I don't travel when I'm menstruating before. Yes. I'll wait my month finish. But now, I won't even feel that I'm. Do you understand? I'm menstruating. Yes. I'll just be jumping everywhere.
Yes, that is what offer is doing. So then, what can I say about Ali had? I recall when Ali had came out initially, I got a bottle through Chinedum. I got a bottle and I took it that time. I discovered that I was having good sleep because I discovered it was relaxing my system. And I know that it had also helped my liver too, because I saw everything. And since I don't drink already, so my liver is 110% good. But I know that Ali had helped to enhance it, to strengthen it further. And then Vitite, Adwell, all these products, they are fantastic products from IMMERI. Now you move to coming to the board. That is where things are happening. Now IMMERI stands out as a great company. I recall one of the network companies I joined. I checked my board one day. I saw a message there. They were urging me that I should buy product. I should buy product. I said, I could not come up for a job. Unlike IMMERI, with only one downline. Depending on the nature of the board, you will find yourself in a place you weren't even dreaming of. But these other ones, you must balance left leg, balance right leg, balance center leg. If you don't balance, you walk like an elephant, you eat like an ant. But IMMERI has addressed all these issues, right from the pre-associate board to the associate board. It's all a matter of focus and diligence. Executive, manage, all the way through. With a good level of patience, with a good level of focus again, everyone that puts his hand on this plow will get to his or her desired destination. So just like I also have been posting, IMMERI is the multi-level network, is a multi-level marketing business for the season. So by the grace of God, we'll continue talking to the people, and I'm sure that with time they will see the reason why they should yoke with a company like IMMERI. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pastor Mike. I think you have done justice to the conclusion of what we want to do. But before I start bringing the meeting to a close, I would like to, Betsy is here. Thank you for being around today again. Can you unmute and let us know if the questions you had concerning IMMERI were actually answered by today's presentation, so that we know, because the truth is, it's always nice to have the information that is needed out there, and if we're able to deal with your questions, I think we'll be more glad. So why don't you quickly unmute and let us know if your questions were dealt with, or if there's any other one you want us to deal with before we say bye for tonight. So, Sis Betsy, can you unmute? Is she there?
Betsy, come in. Though she was complaining of a headache.
She should get Adwell. Once she gets Adwell, that will be done. Okay, no problem. We'll still get all the questions coming in. For those of you who joined us on YouTube, those of you who joined us on Facebook, the ones who joined us on LinkedIn, you can always drop your messages down there. IMMERI is a company we cannot afford not to talk about. If you give us 50 hours a day, you know, even though we have 24, we would never exhaust what IMMERI has done to us. And if IMMERI can do that to us, IMMERI will do the same thing for you. Thank you, Comfort Success, for that amazing, amazing eye-opening. I decided not to stop the flow, just to allow you to go ahead and be able to, you know, pour this, because this is our first masterclass in the month, for the month of September. And we just wanted to be able to take our time and deal with it, so that next week when we are cutting it short, we know why we are cutting it short. So thank you very much for that. Yes, Pastor Mike says thank you. Thank you very much. So we really do appreciate it. So everyone that is here, we pray for you. We pray for your business. Like we say in IMMERI, it is not if you will come to IMMERI, it is when you will come to IMMERI. So thank you very much for coming through, and
recording stopped. Why did it stop?
That was an error.
I know, the thing is, Dr. King, even Dr. Vitus has even gone off. I don't know what. Well, just like he was saying, we appreciate all those that have joined online, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. If you have any questions.
Has she signed up?
He just went off. I don't know why.
No, I mean Bessie, your sister.
No,
has she signed up? She's here.
She's here. No, it's Dr. King that went off.
I know. I said, has she signed up? Betty, has she joined us?
She has not signed up yet. She has not signed up yet. She's still on it.
Okay, all right.
We talked this evening. I mean, sorry, we talked yesterday evening.
Okay, all right.
She was asking questions. I think she's really.
She has no choice now.
She's interested with coming in with the agency package. I said, no problem.
Yeah.
So I said, come in. Yes, come in. Begin to get your colleagues and any other person that will send you on the agency package, and you start earning your money immediately. No delay.
That's the thing. All right, sir. Thank you so much for today.
All right. Good night. Have a great weekend.
Good night and good night.